Russian soldiers and officers, the First World War, from about 1914 to 1918. For men in military uniforms with awards pose against the wall. 2 are sitting, 2 are standing behind them, frontline simplicity and strength. Group photo of soldiers and officers, World War I, approximately from 1914 to 1918. Men in uniform with checkers and medals pose in the studio. Portrait of a young Russian officer, World War I, from about 1914 to 1917. He is sitting in full uniform with medals on his chest. A Russian officer in the studio, from about 1900 to 1917. He stands with a saber, leaning on a chair with his hand. The curtains on the background are the only thing that reminds of peace. Soldiers in various uniforms, the First World War, from about 1914 to 1918. One is in a winter greatcoat, the other is in a burqa and a cavalry uniform. The military diversity of the era is captured in one scene. Peasants at a wooden house, the Russian Empire, from about 1890 to 1910. Men, women, and children gathered by the window, probably listening to important news. The stage breathes attention and expectation, life as it is. Urban street scene, Russian Empire, from about 1905 to 1915. Street vendors, passers-by, and shops create a vivid picture of old Russia. The hustle and bustle and atmosphere of the pre-revolutionary city can be felt in every silhouette. Army motorcyclist with Harley-Davidson, World War I, circa 1915 to 1918. For soldiers in leather jackets and goggles pose in front of a building. Snow, equipment, and front, line determination are the face of military modernization. Peasant woman by the river, Russian Empire, circa 1905 to 1915. A young woman in a sundress and a headscarf stands against a background of golden grains. Her pose is modesty and dignity inherited from her ancestors. A village family with 8 children, the Russian Empire, from about 1905 to 1915. A woman and children in traditional clothes stand at wooden houses. Each face is a separate story from the depths of Russia. A young couple at home, Russian Empire, circa 1905 to 1915. Probably, the bride and groom are in front of a wooden house, under the gaze of women from the window. The scene is full of tenderness and rustic comfort. Peasant, 1916, 1917. An ethnographic photograph taken by the Austro-Hungarian army in the Western Territories. An ordinary peasant became a symbol of the time, caught in the lens of someone else's army. Fisherman with sturgeon, the Russian Empire, from about 1900 to 1910. Men in overcoats pose with giant sturgeons in the snow. The photo preserves the spirit of winter mining and northern life. An Orthodox hermit monk, Russian Empire, from about 1900 to 1910 year. He stands at the entrance to the cell in full scheme of vestments. There are white prayers on his clothes and the silence of the age on his face. 2 men in the studio, from about 1890 to 1910. One is in a suit with a notebook, the other is a strong man with a naked torso. The gramophone, flowers, and draperies create the atmosphere of a theatrical production.